We are not implementing EOS because of any sort of discipline. We're implementing EOS because we feel it works. I feel it made a day and night difference to us.
Alpha Omega is a technology solutions provider. We focus on digital modernization, AI and data management, and cybersecurity. We work exclusively with the federal government to support mission enablement. In many cases, we're working with systems that were architected decades ago. So we apply user experience design, product management, and agile software engineering to architect and rebuild those systems in a way that really supports the end user's needs.
The company was created not just to provide a mere profit, but to create something of significant value and give back to this country that's given me an opportunity. Now, everything else follows through from that why. Our mission is to ensure the US retains its global leadership.
We've effectively grown 4 or 5 times over just the past, 30, 36 months. And it creates obviously quite a bit of change within an organization. You're scaling overnight. We've been able to do that really effectively. I think, Gotham implementing EOS and installing the leadership team that he has created the conditions for us to not only endure that kind of change, but to thrive on it.
We haven't been in business for too long, right? We started the company in August of 2016. And in the last 7 years, we've grown from 0 to, we finished 2023 a little less than 140 million in revenue. We've been fortunate to have grown very quickly, the growth. It has very little or nothing to do with me. It is more so to do with my leadership team. And if there's anything I've done, it's about getting the right people on the bus.
Alpha Omega has been able to kind of rocket through the small business threshold and become a full-fledged large business over the past few years. I think EOS has been particularly important to that. Number one thing though that I look at is how we can identify the best talent in the market. Bring that talent in, create an employee experience where they are really focused on their mission, their accountability, and we're creating an environment where they want to stay. So we're trying to attract the best and brightest and retain them.
We know where we want to go. I know where we were when we implemented EOS. We made a considerable progress, right? And we keep evaluating how more effective we can be to get towards a goal. That teamwork that EOS promotes is significantly critical to having an effective leadership team. I had 4 status meetings on a Wednesday, which was all now replaced by my L10. And after those 4 status meetings, I still would not come out feeling that level of confidence. It's so clear that I can see right through when I come out of an L10. I never had that before EOS.
The systems that are put in place under EOS really drive day-to-day operations. Number one thing that I've noticed from EOS is that it's helped to clarify accountability across the organization. The accountability has been really key, especially with a fast-moving business like Alpha Omega. We've got a lot happening. We're experiencing a ton of growth. With that, it's creating a lot of change in the organization. EOS has really helped everybody within Alpha Omega to remain hyper-focused on what they're accountable for, and I think that really is clarifying for a lot of people.
We own 40% of protege companies in our industry, and I start my mentorship by asking them to implement EOS. I wouldn't think of running my next organization without EOS.